Hello and welcome. I'm Martina, your trainer and fitness coach. Today we're going to completely slow it down, meaning nothing is going to be too high intensity. However, we are going to have an intense workout. We are targeting your core today, and that basically means those inner, outer and middle layers of that core, which I'll explain in more detail throughout the workout. But for now, all you need is your body, a mat. Let's do it. Okay, so we're going to start on the mat. All I want you to do, sit down, you're going to come back onto your back. We're going to start with a pelvic tilt. Notice how you probably got a bit of a gap here. I want you to bring that pelvis in, so your lower back is in full contact with the floor. You are now going to rock. You're going to rock out and in. The aim of the game here is to try and connect that top part of your hip to that lower part of your rib. These are just activation exercises. This is where we're starting. In about 5 seconds, you're going to raise those hips up, and I'm going to do this with you. 3, 2, 1. Raise those hips up. We're going to hold here for about 20 seconds. Here, we're targeting those deep inner core muscles, meaning your pelvic floor, your diaphragm. We're waking them up. We're going to hold for another 10, 3, 2, 1. Good. Come back down. We are now going to come onto our front, and we're going to do a plank march. So into that low plank. Here, you're going to raise one leg at a time. We're targeting our outer core muscles here. Obliques, abs, glutes. In about 10 seconds, we're going to bring those knees in front, so just watch me. We're just waking up those muscles here. 3, 2, 1. Come into high plank. Bring those knees underneath those hips and hold. Hold it here. You should start to feel those muscles burning a little bit. 10 more seconds here. Remember to keep those knees underneath those hips. Tighten those pelvic floor muscles. 3, 2, 1. Last activation exercise that we're going to do is a cat-cow stretch. Arch your back, bring it forward. Remember, bring those hips and those ribs together. All the way down, all the way up. Keep going. We're only moving slow here, so remember, you don't need to rush this. I don't want you to rush it, and also, I don't want you to bring everything up like this. Just be smooth with it, slow and smooth. Feel every single part of those muscles. Keep going, we've only got about 30 seconds here. You're probably thinking, oh, this feels quite nice, Martina. That's quite different. This is quite strange of you. Tell me that in about 30 minutes. I promise you, this is gonna burn. Right, 3, 2, 1. Nice. We've got about a minute here where I'm going to explain all of the exercises. There is a reason why I have grouped these exercises together. Let me go through them. We're going to target those lower abs that everyone loves to hate. So legs up and down. We're going to be here for a little while. Then I'm going to give you a cue when to raise those hips. Just like that. Remember, lower back, full contact with the floor. If that's too hard, bring it knee level. Right, your next exercise is going to be, after those two, it's going to be some heel taps. So shoulders off the floor, reach for those heels. After that, it's going to be some Russian twists. Next exercise after that is going to be bird dog. So out, in, Again, opposite side, out, in, and then we're gonna come into Superman's here. Ready? Oh, and one more, sorry. Here and there. I'll explain, guys, don't worry. Right, we've got 5 seconds before we go into those leg raises. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Bring those legs up, nice and smooth. Remember, we're not rushing this. This isn't going to be like a HIIT workout. We're really going to focus on all of those core muscles. A lot of people get it really confused that your core is just your abs. It's not. It's essentially everything that isn't your arms, legs, and your head, basically. Keep going. You've got less than 20 seconds here before we come into that reverse crunch. So remember, we're going to raise those hips up, but I will tell you when. Keep going. Less than 10 seconds. Good. 3, 2, 1. Now from here, you're going to focus on pushing up. It's a very small movement here. Very small. So I don't want you to go all the way here, then all the way back. Keep that lower back, full contact with the floor, and raise those hips. And you should start to feel, if you don't already, a burn in that lower core. Keep raising. Keep going. We don't have too long left here. Well, we kind of do, to be honest. I know it hurts. I know it burns. But this is what we want for that strong and stable core. Keep going. Last 10. 3, 2, 1. Nice. Really, really good. Come up. We're going to come into those heel taps. So from here, raise those shoulders off the floor, and I want you to reach for those heels. Just like that. If ever that's too hard, bring those heels in closer. The main thing that I want you to think about here is getting those shoulders off the floor. I'm starting to regret this jumper that I'm wearing. Why did I decide to wear it? I don't know. Maybe because it's cold outside and I'm cold, but I'm very hot now. Keep going. We don't have long left here. Less than 20 seconds. Keep those shoulders off the floor. Keep going. You've got 3, 2, 1. Nice, really, really good. Now come up. We're going to come into those Russian twists. So remember, lean back slightly. You can keep your feet on the floor here. Twist that whole core. Keep going. Is your core already feeling it? Because mine is. I won't lie to you. I won't lie to you. I might be coaching you through this and guiding you through. That doesn't mean I don't feel pain. I promise you, I'm feeling pain. This first round though is all going to be about us getting used to those exercises, learning to move our body correctly, and then we can focus on trying to push a little bit harder in those second and third round, which I don't think I even mentioned to you, but that's what we're doing, by the way. Right, you got 3, 2, 1, nice. We're gonna come back onto our backs. Legs are gonna be raised, and you're gonna try and aim to reach for those toes. I don't expect you to touch your toes. If you're like me and have extra long legs, or even if you don't, to be honest, it's quite hard to reach. So all I want you to focus on is very, very small movements to raise those shoulders. Remember, throughout this whole thing, I want you to keep that neck and that spine in line, so you don't feel any pressure in that neck. Not too long left here now, guys. Keep going. The next one after this is quite a nice one, so keep moving. Shoulders off the floor, remember. You've only got 3, 2, 1. Nice. Good. Come into that bird dog position. So here, knees are going to be underneath those hips. Raise your left leg, right arm. Bring it back in. Opposite side. Left arm, right leg. Keep going. Now here, we're going to get those glutes involved, those lats as well. So remember, this is going to form part of those outer core muscles. Keep going. This is quite a nice one. This one's really great for some stability. Remember, don't arch your back here either. Bring that pelvis and the bottom of your ribs in close together. Less than 10 here. Keep going. 3, 2, 1. Nice. We're now going to lie onto our front. All I want you to do is raise that chest off the floor. Keep that neck and that spine in line. Remember, we're not rushing through. Actually, I'd really like it if you took a pause at the top and really squeeze those lower back muscles. You know how people say they get lower back pain? It's because you need to strengthen that core and that lower back. Keep going. After this exercise, you get a rest. And then you're already a third of the way through. Keep moving. Keep going. After this round, you should feel that whole core woken up and ready to smash your next 2 rounds. 3, 2, 1. Nice. Really, really good. Rest here. We've got quite a nice rest period here. Grab a drink if you need it. I'm gonna grab one too. But how are you feeling? You know what, I said that your heart rate would go up. I don't know about you, but my heart rate feels like it has gone up a little bit. I don't know about you. I hope that's not a sign of me being unfit, because how embarrassing would that be? But we have a minute left more here, just to let your core relax. This is quite intense. It is quite intense. Even if your heart rate's not going up, it's quite an intense workout for those muscles. So we're going to give them enough rest to be able to recover for our next round. Right, got about 30 seconds here now, guys. And then we're going to go into those leg raises. How are we doing though? If you're doing my 28-day challenge, how are you feeling? I've loved it so far. I've genuinely, it's been my most favourite thing ever to do. I feel like I've got to know people on a whole nother level. I don't want to get emotional whilst we're about to work out. So when you're ready, we're going to come into lay back. Remember, keep that lower back in full contact with that floor. All the way down. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Bring those legs up. Slowly back down. Lower back in full contact with that floor. Keep going. Your lower core is the one that people most complain about, and it's just about tightening those muscles. As long as your nutrition is in check, it will eventually improve, just like anything else. Keep going. These are the ones that I think I find the hardest. of all of the exercises. They generally are weaker muscles because we don't normally recruit them as much as we do the rest of our core. And you'll find that I will just talk about anything to get me through this. So if I bore you to death, I'm very sorry. 3, 2, 1. Remember now, we're gonna come into that reverse crunch. So bring those hips up. Remember, it's a very small movement here. Nothing too intense. We're literally targeting that lower core even more so. So very, very small movements. You might even find that it's harder to get those hips up this round. That's fine. Take comfort in knowing that after this, you only need to do this one more time. Last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, keep going, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, nice, really, really good. Remember, we're gonna come into those heel taps, feet firmly onto that floor. You're going to lay back, shoulders come up, tap those heels. This one's really great for those obliques, the sides of your core. You know when you've got a crop top on and you can see them and everyone loves it? That's why we're doing this. Well, that's not really why we're doing this. We're doing this to strengthen those muscles, but this is what it helps with. Right, you're over halfway through here, way over halfway through. You've only got about 15 seconds here. Keep going, last 10. Keep those shoulders off the floor, do not relax them. That upper core should burn too. Nice, good. Come into those Russian twists here. Good, keep going. Keep moving. How does this feel? You might feel like you're a pro at this now. Second time you're doing this. If ever this is too easy, guys, remember, bring those legs up. But we're doing these exercises back to back. So don't ever worry about having to bring those feet down. Sometimes by making things harder does not mean they're more effective. If you can feel your core working here a lot more than when you bring your feet up, then do that. That's a lot better for you if you feel like that's more effective. Don't always go for the hard option. 3, 2, 1. Really nice. Now remember, we're gonna lay back, bring those legs up, get those shoulders off the floor, reach for those toes. Nice, really good, keep going. I know that core's burning, I know it is. But remember, we're moving into bird dog next, which is quite a nice one, working on that stability. Keep moving. Shoulders off the floor, remember. You're over halfway. Remember that neck and spine stays in line, and you use that core to lift those shoulders off the floor. Last 3, 2, 1. Nice. Really, really good. Coming into that bird dog now. And we're going to keep going. Remember, knees underneath those hips. Tuck that tailbone in, so don't arch that back in. Reach up, opposite hand and opposite leg. You want to slow this movement down simply because we're working on stability. So going faster will do you no favors. Bring it up and down. Keep going. Nice, really good. We're targeting those lats, biggest muscle in your back, those glutes. Remember that outer layer of your core. Keep going. What we're going to do here is we're going to stick with one side. So left arm, right leg, up, down, up, down. See if you can keep stable here. Keep going. We're going to switch sides in 10 seconds. Nice. Really, really good. 3, 2, 1. Switch to the opposite side. Bring that up and down. Nice. Really, really good. Keep moving. Do you feel like you're less stable on one side compared to the other? I feel like this side is slightly less stable. I can feel like my arms and my leg on this side shaking a little bit more, but keep holding on. 3, 2, 1. Come onto your front here. We're going to come into those Supermans. 3, 2, 1. Nice. Good. Remember, get that chest off the floor. Keep that neck and spine in line. Keep going. Almost there. Squeeze those muscles at the top. Even if you need to squeeze those glutes slightly, do that too. It will help all of those muscles. Keep going. Last 10. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Really good. We've got a minute rest here. How are we feeling? My core is like, it's feeling tight, you know? You know when you do a workout and you're like, yeah, I've got abs now. Or when you train legs and glutes, you're like, yeah, my glutes are popping. That's honestly how I feel like my abs are tight. That's how I feel. I don't know about you, but I'm just like, yeah, okay. We've got one more round here though, and we've only got a minute rest here. So grab a quick drink. We're gonna go in about 20 seconds. Right. Remember that first one that we're going to go into, it's going to be those leg raises. Take comfort in knowing that this is your last round. Are you ready? We're going to go in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Bring those legs up, back down. Remember, move slowly here. Work with that tension. Force that core to work. That back in full contact with that floor. If ever you feel like that's coming off the floor, bring it to me, or you can just go as low as your back allows you to. For now though, I want you to keep going. You've only got 20 seconds left here before we go into that reverse crunch for the last time. Last 5, 3, 2, 1. Good. Bring those feet up. Last one, guys. Come on, you can do this. You can do it. Don't give up now. Don't give up now. I know I said this wasn't going to be high intensity. Doesn't mean it's not going to be intense. You'll probably be sore tomorrow. But it's rest day tomorrow. Keep going. You're about halfway through here. Try, get those hips a little bit higher. See if you can push a little bit more. I know it's your last round. I know you're just like, Martina, Shut up. That's probably what you're thinking. I know, but it's fine. You're allowed to hate me here. It's fine. But keep pushing through. As long as you don't give up, I do not mind if you hate me. You will hate me now, but then I know you love me really deep down. Keep going. 3, 2, and 1. Nice, really, really good. We're gonna come into those heel taps, shoulders off the floor. Last time, guys. Tap those heels. Neck and spine stays in line. Don't even think about giving up here. Keep going. Keep moving. That's it. Keep pushing through. You're over halfway. Last round, remember. I know this is tough. I know you're feeling like, why am I doing this? This is really hard. But keep pushing through because you've already made it past 2 rounds. This is your last round. Last 10. Keep going. 3, 2, 1. Nice. Come into those Russian twists. If you want to, you can bring those feet up, but don't worry about having to stay here. I'm staying here. 1, to save my back. 2, because this hurts. No other explanation needed. Keep going, but if you want to, and if you can, and if you feel like it, raise those feet. You're over halfway. My obliques are seriously kicking in right now. Like, they're just like, they want to give up on me. They honestly do, but I'll tell you what, I'm not giving up on myself, so they're just gonna have to deal with it. You know how it is? We keep pushing through. Keep going. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. Lay back down onto that back. Raise those legs. Reach for those toes. Shoulders off the floor. That is what we're aiming for. Keep going. Keep moving. Last one of real hard work before we come into bird dog and work on that stability. Keep going. I think like a lot of us haven't done some real proper exercise for a while during lockdown, so this is going to be tough, but it's fine, we got it. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice, really, really good. Coming into bird dog here. So up, just like how we did with the first round, we're going to alternate. Keep going. Opposite arm, opposite leg, quite a nice one. We're going to stick with one leg and one arm. 3, 2, 1. Keep going. Another just over 5 seconds here before we swap those legs. Slow it down a bit more. 3, 2, 1. Opposite side. Up. In, out, in, out, in, out. 3, 2, 1. Last exercise, guys. Come down into those Supermans. Up, down. Raise that chest off the floor. Squeeze those glutes at the top. Look after that back. Keep going. Almost halfway here. And then we're going to stretch out for a minute. Keep going. Last 20. You should feel those lower back muscles contracting and relaxing. Keep going. Last 10. Less than 10 here. 5, 3, 2, 1. Rest. You've made it. We've made it. That was tough. Honestly, my core feels tight, on fire. How are you feeling? Let me know. Like, comment below and let me know. Gonna come into that child's pose. Stretch out those lats and those back muscles. Hold it here for another 5 seconds. And we're gonna come into that cobra stretch. We're gonna come forward. Drop those hips to the floor. My hair's in my face. Stretch out that core. Push all the way up. Keep those hips in full contact with the floor. And just remember, stretch out a little bit more. Have some rest. Rest the rest of the day. If you like this, please do give it a thumbs up, subscribe. But I know my team, you guys support me. So much love. I will see you soon.